In the beginning of the video, I clearly posted my diploma. And the reason I did this is because I wanted to show the ignorant people who thinks the only way to be smart is if you graduated high school. Now, that is a lie. And I'm in college too, but now I'm taking a little break. But let's get back to that later. Look, first in college, I studied. I want to talk about. First, I want to talk about like I studied African history. So let's talk about that first. Basically, Africa had kingdoms. I know you heard about people like a guy named Mansa Musa, who's the richest man to this day, even though he's dead. Africa had kingdoms, they were rich, everything, castles, everything started in Africa. That's a fact. Even our beings, life started in the land they call Africa before the colonizers came in, and colonizers killed millions. And they also created tribes, a lot of tribes. And so to divide us and conquer us and brainwash the future tribes to continue fighting against each other. So basically, they turned the land to a desolate land, to many wilderness, who the Air Force, a very jealous nation, blew up like they did Black Wall Street. And if you know what Black Wall Street is, it was a neighborhood, like many other neighborhoods, filled with blacks to destroy us. Black Wall Street was a rich black neighborhood. It was like the Black Wall Street. You heard about Wall Street, the Black Wall Street. So they did all that. Now let's talk about anthropology, another course I studied. Anthropology, I'm looking at the phone, so anthropology is the study of human origins. And here goes a fact. Our people that look like me and you rule the whole world first. And the reason why everybody else is different is that when they were passing through the Caucasus, they had an ambush, fought and conquered many of the people passing the Caucasus, going to America. You know what the Caucasus is, the Caucasus Mountains. So there were people living in caves. If you ever saw the cartoon, the Flintstones, you see that they're in caves, the Caucasoids, who you call white. So basically, which means white means superior, which is racist. Because they wasn't calling themselves white until like the 17th century. They were just calling themselves Europeans. And so basically, rather than pass through the Caucasus, they got ambush, rape, all that stuff, conquered many of them, not all of them. Because if you watch until the end of the video, you see some pictures of original native Indians, even in South America, Aboriginals, that looks like me and you. Now, so let me tell you how they took over many of the world. What they did was, when they started leaving the Caucasus, so-called white people, they started going to Europe, conquering, acting nice. They just moved in. They moved in and forced us out. And it's not only one group; it can be any one of them, right? So basically, they conquered Europe for the Aboriginals that look like me and you, who are still there in the lower parts of Europe, poor parts, and raped many of them. And this is why Europeans look like that, because their ancestors were rape seeds who came out who were mixed. So basically, Europeans today are mixed people, and Europe comes from the Roman word Europa. You know, Rome was like evil civilization, the devil nation, whatever you call it, Babylon, like the Bible says, and came in with he took over, and the Romans raped a lot of conquered China before, who were white complexion, like the monks in the mountains today, and conquered them and raped many of the women. That's why Asians look like that today. So basically, that's what they did. They raped many of them to try to destroy our race through mixing. So basically, yeah. So they did it to try to in slavery they did it too. They raped slaves. So they so the kid. So basically, I kind of spaced out. So basically, that's what they did in slavery. But all the kids were coming out looking mixed. So what they did was they stopped that. Even though many people do today, you don't believe how evil these people are. And let's talk about religion. Now, religion was created by them, Europeans. Even Arabs are Europeans. Yes, they migrated. Their ancestors migrated. A lot of them are. So basically, and they took over Egypt, who was filled with our people. So basically, and they steal a lot of things out of Africa. Yes, even to this day, my cell phone is stolen resources. That's how it got created. Now, basically, religion, especially with Jesus. Jesus, here goes the truth. You can Google it too. Was actually the name of the first slave master. There were even slave ships that had the name Jesus written on it, written by by the Europeans who called themselves the Holy People. Those Europeans are the Jews. Now, you realize a lot of them look alike. A lot of Europeans don't look alike. Some mixed people look alike. Like 5 different chocolate vanilla mixed cakes. They look alike. So basically, that's one of their plans to destroy us was to mix it. But black people, at the end, good always wins. And we figured out, like, wait, these guys are dumb. These people are fools. Especially the KKK. Europeans are mixed. So how do they hate race mixing? It's some type of trick going on in this world. Stay black people. Like the Creator said, He's come back for His creation, which is us. He didn't create them. They came from us. Black woman has a gene called the Eve gene, like Eve from the Bible. But this is these hybrids. 1 second, train pass by. Train is passing by. Woo-hoo. Yeah, so these hybrids, I forgot what I was gonna say. Took over a lot of things. That's not there. These hybrids were not God's creation. Like I said, the Eve gene, they came from Eve. They call it the Eve gene because Eve supposedly mated with the devil and created the first hybrid. The Aryans. People actually believe that Aryans, blonde hair, blue eye, who are really white, that's a race. Conquered and raped many of our women so the kids could come out different, so they can destroy us. Even though they're trying to deny it today, they're online. Don't trust them. Blonde hair, blue eyes, people are Aryans, and that is a race. Even though they probably mix themselves. Like I said, a lot of mixed people look alike. So basically, what we need to do is stay united, and don't look the food. There's nice parts in Africa. So and the word human is actually a word they created for themselves a few centuries ago. So basically, we weren't called humans, we were called gods and goddesses. That is our term, that's where they got it from. And yeah, let's get back to Jesus now. So like the Eve gene, black woman gave birth to these rape seeds. The evil black women, the traitors. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, so basically that's how it is. Now, what else we talking about? So that's how they came. That's how they came to this world. Like the Bible is very edited, but some parts might be real. Like the part where it says God has come back for His creation, which is us, the original people, Aboriginals. Like even in Australia, they even have this movie called Australia, where they talk about destroying our race through mixing. The Aboriginal there, Australia is a whole island, nowhere close to Africa. But the Aboriginal people, which means original, looks like me